Hi, it's Keith Townsend from the CTOadvisor.com with another quick CTO chat. I've been meaning to get to this chat for quite some time, ever since the 17th when Nutanix first released it. But there's been a little bit of changes in the industry with the whole. I might have heard that Dell acquired a small storage startup, so my attention has been split a little bit. However, I don't want to miss the giving the kudos and the job well done. I've been on hyperconverged players for quite some time. This is not picking on Nutanix, but I've beat the same thing about VMware Evo Rails, Simplicity. Take your pick. I've mainly complained about the lack of support for enterprise mission critical applications, what some may refer to as, I've heard the term for the first time from VMware, BCA, business critical applications, basically the applications that make you money. I've been going back and forth with my friends from Nutanix, the Steve Kaplans of the world, and talking about how one of the things I don't see is customer references talking about enterprises running mission critical applications such as SAP, Oracle app, aka PeopleSoft, on hyperconverged infrastructure, not just Nutanix, but anywhere. So Friday, Nutanix snuck in the press release that they're now certified for SAP Netweaver. What does that mean exactly? Netweaver is basically the core engine behind SAP. So when you think about the core application, the foundation, Netweaver is the foundation of SAP. Nutanix hyperconverged solution is now certified, and they have a joint agreement to support SAP on Nutanix's what they call web scale platform. What is it? If you're unfamiliar with Nutanix and the term web scale, it's their marketing term for being able to add modular blocks to an infrastructure. You get rid of the separate storage and compute, converge that into what's called a hyperconverged solution. And now instead of having a separate storage array, separate compute, you now have that converged into one infrastructure. You can run a hypervisor such as Hyper-V for Microsoft, VMware vSphere, or KVM, or even Nutanix's specific flavor of KVM called Acropolis, or Acropolis. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Then on top of that, you can now install SAP Netweaver and run your SAP solution in a supported environment. So this has been a big issue. You could always run SAP inside of Nutanix. There's nothing really special with it's a virtualized infrastructure. You're running on the top. But for these mission critical apps, support is a really sensitive, enterprise level support is a really sensitive topic. When I talk to CTOs, CIOs, directors of infrastructure, or even application owners, one of the things that they're critically careful about is making sure that they can get support for a solution. You'll notice that solutions like SAP HANA are only supported on a limited subset. Nutanix didn't announce support for SAP HANA. SAP HANA in a virtualized environment is only supported partially up to like a 1 terabyte node. And HANA instances can go up to 4 terabytes, 8 terabytes, or even 16 terabytes for the most largest installation. So this is for SAP's traditional NetWeaver solution based on traditional non-in-memory database such as Oracle or Microsoft SQL Server. So you can now run your infrastructure, your SAP infrastructure supported on Nutanix. So very, very big news. Hats off to the folks at Nutanix. I look forward to the first set of customer references and getting to write about it at length at some point. Thanks a lot. Talk to you guys next CTO Chat.